Good morning guys, welcome to another vlog. Today is a Monday, it's the 18th of December. The time now is about 0430 hours and it's 7 more days to Christmas and 12 to 13 more days to the New Year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone in advance, and also so much thank you to all my subscribers who have been through with me all this while until the end of 2023 and hopefully onward. And also welcome to those who have just joined us. Thank you for choosing to subscribe. Anyways, yeah, how's it going guys? How's the preparation for Christmas, most importantly, because that one is the most important date or the recent holiday is coming on. As you can see right now, everything right now is very quiet. Not much people currently is up now, or maybe most of them are taking the long holidays to prepare for Christmas and also go for vacation perhaps. And yeah, actually yesterday I recorded a vlog. To cut things short, the audio was muffled because I was wearing a mask, and also the video, I don't know what's going on, but the video doesn't seem very pleasing to look at. So me being me, I don't like to post videos which you can't see much, or it's like the scenery is like kind of lacking. So I guess what's the answer. I deleted the vlog. That's the end of yesterday's vlog. And oh, okay, there's an order coming in from Kopi Kacang. Alright, coffee bean and tea leaf to send to 29, if I got it right, 296B. So we are going to pick up the order from Coffee Bean, then we will proceed straight to send the order, after which when we come back we will start to discuss about today's topic. Okay guys, I'm already at Coffee Bean now, waiting for the order to come out actually. But to be frank, right now the new Coffee Bean renovation is actually looking really nice. It's like a rustic kind of look, and it gives that Billy Bombers kind of look, but less of the metal outlook kind of thing. So you guys can see, let me turn the camera and let you guys see. Look at that. Nice. That's how it looks like. And there you go. So you guys might want to, if you guys are thinking of studying or work overnight kind of thing, and you guys are looking for a spot to study, actually you guys can actually come to West Mall Coffee Bean and have a couple or something like that. Usually the West Mall Coffee Bean is usually very empty at night, so you guys can actually drop by, do something. It's empty in the morning or after 12 actually. Yeah, that's a heads up for you guys, for those who like to stay overnight kind of thing or can't sleep overnight. You can actually come down here. It's pretty cozy, right? There's couch here as well. Oh yeah, I would if I got the time, but I'm most of the time doing Grab. So yeah, I would do that. Don't forget, come here at night, Coffee Bean, stick around. Okay guys, finally delivered the first order. Waiting time was pretty long. I guess the manager was, I think, busy. They only started preparing the food only when they see the rider coming in. Anyway, yeah, we shall proceed back to West Mall to wait for another order. Then we will continue with our topic for today. Alright, and yeah, hopefully by 7 I can get a few orders as per normal. Alright, so see you guys at West Mall. Okay guys, I'm back at West Mall at the usual location. Human traffic right now is starting to build up, right, as you can see. Right, yeah, so for today's topic is actually a touch up on my previous vlog, which is about brand new and used bikes, right? But this is more to brand new bikes, but of course if you want to use it for used bikes or second-hand bikes, by all means, right, it is beneficial for you. I mean, not beneficial for anyone else, right, because you are the owner, right? So basically it is the process of running in your new bike, right? Running in terms here means that you are getting your bike seasoned. So basically when you get your bike, if you see, right, the odometer will actually be at 0. That means the odometer is that one small little line with all the digits inside which rotate kind of thing as you go along your trip, right? This will keep track of your mileage, right? And it will tells you when you will need to change your engine oil. So basically what you will need to do is to actually clock 3,000 kilometers at 7 RPM, right? 7 RPM. That is for me. I may be wrong, but that's my practice. What you need to do is actually to switch your gears up, right? When you're moving, switch your gears up. Your maximum gear, that means if your bike is a 4-gear bike, switch your bike up to the 4th gear and move within 6 to 7 RPM, which is roughly about 80 kilometers per hour or so, right? And maintain at that speed at all times until you clear your 3,000 kilometers. Alright, this is to actually get your bike seasoned to the engine oil that you are using, to get seasoned to the movement of the bike. That means the rotation of all the engine parts and stuff. Alright, and when you do this, actually it helps to make your ride smoother. Of course, there are some people who say, yeah, no need, just get the bike and just ride. By all means, you can do that. Alright, but if you think of in the long term, you might want to do this running in process for your new bike, right? For the used bike, well, usually I seldom do it, but most important, this is more for the new bikes, right? This over the long run, if like for example paired together with the proper engine oil or the proper petrol, the proper suspension, proper fork, it will make your riding experience superb. Right, anyway, yeah, that's the part about running in. So the requirement is 3,000 kilometers, 7 RPM. Right, bear in mind that you will be traveling in the matrix, so you might want to consider doing night trip, whereby there is lesser traffic, lesser stress on you as well. So you just ride as per normal. Maybe ask a friend out, then go makan somewhere far so that you can click your 3,000 click fast. Once you get this thing done, right, you will see that your bike will actually run pretty smooth. Take note. Now as a bonus, because this is a very short topic, alright, even though the process of it is very long, so as a bonus, alright, I will share with you guys what I normally use to ensure of a smooth ride, right? Especially when it comes to petrol, especially when it comes to engine oil, especially when it comes to the suspension. Right, now to begin with, we will start with petrol. Actually, I've tried quite a lot of petrol for the past few years of my riding. Right, I've come to actually round down to just a few, or maybe just one. In fact, is more than enough, because previously there were two, but unfortunately that particular one actually changed their formula, so for me it deemed not suitable for small bikes, right? So basically that one is out, so I'm left with only one, which is Esso. Right, Esso so far has provided a very good petrol formula. Right, you can use the lowest tier, mid-level tier, and if you feel your pocket is kind of full for the day, you want to go for the highest tier, by all means, but getting the cheapest one will do. Right, on the other end of it is the engine oil. The engine oil, now you don't need to go for any branded engine oils. If you want to play it simple, you can actually go for Mobile One, which is pretty common in any motorbike workshop or any motorbike shop. Right, on the other hand, on the premium level, I would consider premium, right? You can go for Ineos. These are the two that I usually go for. Alright, Ineos is a Japan-made, specialized for Yamaha engines. This combination of the petrol from Esso and of course the engine oil together will actually make the engine vibrate lesser. and of course you will have a much more smoother ride. And of course, most importantly, when you are doing or when you are riding, you wouldn't want to have heat at your feet unless you are traveling in cold weather most of the time. So yeah, Ineos or Mobil 1 actually helps to dissipate the heat, so there wouldn't be any or actually much heat dissipated at the feet. So roughly for the engine oil is about 24 or 28 market price, and yeah, I think that should be it. We will go and look into another part which plays a very important role to making your ride smooth, which is the suspension. Alright, now the fork itself, usually riders don't change unless you want a much more firm fork. Then you have to approach a workshop to actually change the fork spring inside the fork itself. But usually stock forks are actually more than enough to actually provide you with a smooth ride. Right, the only issue is only the rear shock absorbers. Right, so rear shock absorbers, from my experience, certain bikes stock shock absorbers are pretty soft, so you might need to change. Like my previous RXZ, the stock shock absorbers are pretty soft, so the riding posture is not there, and of course when you ride and your posture is not good, it's not going to be comfortable. Right, so my mechanic did change the suspension to an RXK suspension. It's pretty solid, and on top of that, to make it crazy, I put an extended bar below, so that will make my rear end sounds so wrong. My rear part of my bike actually more levitated. Yeah, a lot of people may say that if your rear is too high, it is pretty difficult to corner, which I proved them wrong. So yeah, most of the time it works well, so there's no issue about that. It only depends on the technique of how you do your cornering. Now that is one thing that you need to take note. If you find that your rear suspension is pretty soft, so do have it changed to a much firmer one, maybe perhaps to medium to hard. Right, so this will help to actually make your ride smooth when you hit any bumps on the road. Right, now talking about all the things that is involved, right from the engine oil, the running in, the petrol, the suspension. Now, what is actually gonna make or the riding experience better is the sweet spot. Right, now any bike will have a sweet spot. You can check yourself. Alright, if you have everything is correct, the sweet spot should be within 80 to 100 kilometers per hour. Alright, when you hit 80 to 100 kilometers per hour on a long distance, you shouldn't feel much of any bumps on the road, even to the extent that your pillion can fall asleep behind. Right, so that is what I have gone through before. I think that is more or less of it for this running in topic, right? So yeah, I wouldn't want to blabber too much, right? But this is one thing which you might want to do as a new rider for a new bike, right? Highly encouraged to do it, even though it is pretty tedious to complete the 3,000 kilometers, because 3,000 kilometers is not easy to hit. Right? It may take weeks, some may take months, but of course, not forgetting to change your engine oil every 2,000 click, which is very important. And on top of that, I just want to share with you guys that if, like for example, you are using a particular brand of engine oil, right, stick to it. Right, always remain to one engine oil and not keep changing it.
Kita orang Islam, menurut undang-undang Islam boleh kahwin sampai 4 sayang. Ini baru 2, lagi 2 nampak akan datang Tina. Entah next chin kah, entah coming soon kah.
The one that I've mentioned earlier is, I mean, the thickness is almost the same, right? So basically you will not run into any issue, even though if you interchange sometimes, because some bike shops may or may not have, so you can go for either one. You can actually interchange from time to time, but of course I'm not so sure about any other engine oils, right? Because these two I've used so far for a very long time, and I've always looked for these two. Right, if I don't get Ineos, I will get the Mobil 1. If I don't get Mobil 1, I will get the Ineos. With everything all followed through correctly, it should provide you with a very good riding experience. Right, very comfortable, very smooth. Right, there shouldn't be much vibrations on your engine. Right, and it should be a very pleasant ride. Right, so yeah, for the meantime, down at West Mall, I'm still waiting for another order. The regular riders are already out to send orders. So once I get an order, I will get back to you guys ASAP. and hopefully I can knock off by 7 a.m. in the morning and quickly edit the video and post it out for you guys to watch. Okay guys, second order sent. It's McDonald's order from Bukit Batok to block 141. I already sent the order just now. Alright, so right now we are going to go back to West Mall and wait for another order. Hopefully this time will be faster than just now. Alright, so I'll see you guys at West Mall. Okay guys, I'm back at West Mall. Wow, look at the sky, so blue. Wow, okay. Yeah, anyway, everything all starting to get busy right now, even though it's a Monday. Alright, so, yep. So we will wait for the next order and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can get another 2 more before 7 a.m. in the morning before I call it a day. Nowadays I tend to knock off quite early. Right, because one thing is to control my cancellation rate, because Grab is particular about cancellation rate. So I'm going to do most of the Grab being at night, then the rest of the Grab being will be in the morning, will be the Deliveroos, right? So far I have not done a weekday Deliveroo out yet, right? That's because I'm testing out the payout method, right? Because they say it's an immediate payout. So basically, I found out that if it's a payout on a weekend, usually it's not an immediate, right? Weekend, they don't work, right? So that means if you wish to get paid on Saturdays and Sundays, that will not happen, right? So you can submit the request, but you will get paid only on Monday or Tuesdays. But anyways, yeah, but the good thing is that there's no cancellation rate to think about, right? So but the only thing is that when you, like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, during my weekend outing, right, with Deliveroo, right, just be careful of which order you are accepting, right? Before you accept the order, again, I want to express, please do zoom in and zoom in really close so that you can see the block number or the condo name or whatever location that they have assigned you to send to. Don't end up like me, like that day, right, during that vlog was I just accepted, then I never checked, end up I had to send 2 times to Hume Avenue. It is going to be very tedious. So basically, zoom in, check the location, except only if you think you can go or you can send to that location, right? So yep, hope to see you guys on Deliveroo. But for the meantime, I'll just wait down here, sit, wait, enjoy at the blue sky, look at the MRT station, look at myself, play games, and wear my battery out until an order comes in. Right, today is pretty slow, but I guess I'm going to check if Bukit Gombak is already open. If they are open, then maybe I will proceed over to Bukit Gombak to wait for another order. We'll see how it goes. Okay guys, third and final order sent. Right, that was from Bukit Batok McDonald's and sending to 290F, right, which is quite near to Bukit Batok Crescent. Alright, so today's vlog is pretty simple and straightforward. Highly encourage you guys to do the running in. I know it's a very long and tedious process, but the outcome is really good. Right, I received feedback from my fellow riders who likes to do testing on other people's bikes. Right, that is normal. Right, yeah, last time previously when Strata Dam was still around, right, we did our testing down there. So you know, they gave me feedback that my motorbike was pretty smooth compared to theirs, because theirs is often they did some modifications kind of thing and stuff, whereas mine is almost 80% stock. Alright, so yep, highly encourage you guys, for those of you who are getting a brand new bike or maybe used bike, also can try and do your running in. Alright, and enjoy. I gotta call it a day. Alright, right now is 7 plus, I think 7:23. My pumpkin come already, so it's time for me to go back. Alright, so stay safe. Make sure you guys wear your mask at all times. Right, and ride safe. See you guys in the next vlog. Bye bye.